Lesson 6.2 notes. We're first going to name the vertex of each quadratic function. Notice the vertex form. It is a times x minus h quantity squared plus k. The vertex is going to be hk. Because the form of vertex form says minus h, this is what we need in order to find our h. Plus k, again we need a plus k in order to find our k value. So example number 1. We have a as 2, x minus 6 for our x minus h quantity squared, plus k. We don't have that, but we could very easily make this plus negative 7. If you don't need to do plus negative 7 and can identify negative 7 correctly, then leave it as it is. But the vertex of this equation will be 6, negative 7. Vertex form needs the minus h. In order to find your h, you just take that number if it has the minus sign. Example number 2. Again, we have our a times x minus h, so this is in the correct form. Quantity squared plus k, so this is exactly the form we need in order to find our vertex. No changes are needed. The vertex of this graph will be 2, 4. Example number 3. In order for the function to say minus h, imagine we would need to make this minus a negative 8. If you need to rewrite it in order to see the correct h value, be sure to do that. So the vertex is being negative 8, 1. We already have the plus k as needed. Finally, number 4. We have our a times our x minus. In order to make this a minus, we'll say minus a negative. So our negative 3 is our h value. And then again, if you need to, say plus a negative to make it plus k. So our vertex will be negative 3, negative 6. Be very careful with vertex form, especially when identifying your h.